What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and here's some more Battlefield Bad Company 2 Squad Deathmatch gameplay on the map. I have no idea. My brain was going blank. I can't remember the name of this map to save for my life, but I really like this map. I like the darkness of it. It makes you really pay attention. The guys are hard to see in some areas, some are not. But that's one thing I wish some of these games would come out with, is maybe like a full night on map. This is more like a dusk type thing where you got a lot of moonlight and everything else. And I'm talking a full night map where you have to use night vision goggles the entire map. Actually, I don't even know if that's a good idea. That might tweak your eyes out really, really bad, to be completely honest. So maybe a map that's kind of a mix of this, and then when you go into the tunnels and whatnot, you have to flick on your night vision, or otherwise you're not going to see a damn thing. That would be like a camper's heaven, to be completely honest. But I don't know. I don't know. They'd have to, I guess, come out with a map and see if it's a fail or not. I haven't seen a game that's got a completely night map going on. So whatever. But I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July weekend. This is my last day off, unfortunately. I got to go back to what most people call hell. I don't really like my job all that much, to be completely honest, and tomorrow I know I'm walking into a complete shitstorm, so that doesn't help at all. Hopefully one of these days I'm going to be able to find a job where I actually enjoy what I'm doing and going to work isn't a chore. Fail on my part, grenade. Thought I was saved by the stairs, but this is called Battlefield, and that shit doesn't happen. You're not safe really anywhere. So yeah, I hope everybody's 4th of July weekend was great. Mine was okay. It's been really warm up here, which I can't complain about, because there's been a few days recently, actually pretty much all last week, where the mornings, it's like 40 degrees in the morning. It's freezing cold. Not to mention, like I said, my wife's pregnant, so she's got the air conditioner on, a fan on, the ceiling fan on. So it ends up being about 30 degrees in my house. I wake up freezing to death, and then I can't get warm. And then when it's only 40 degrees out, you go outside and you're still not warm. And then come 8 o'clock, it finally warms up. 10 o'clock, finally getting a little bit better, you know, type thing. And then by noon, it's hotter than hell. It's almost like fall. Reminds me of like late September around here recently. You almost think you're going to see the leaves start changing at any moment. But that's New York. You don't know what you're going to get on a day-to-day basis. I don't pay attention much to the Weather Channel, because I think that, you know, most of the time they're wrong anyways, especially around here. There's been plenty of days where they said it was going to rain and never did, and then all the days it wasn't supposed to rain, it poured. So it you can't plan anything out. My Weather Channel is me walking outside. It's sunny. Okay, we're going to mow. It's raining. Okay, we're going back inside and doing something inside. Screw the Weather Channel. But I was wondering how many of you guys are UFC fans out there. Me and my buddies usually get all the UFC fights. There have been a couple we've missed due to money restrictions and the wives just not having it. Well, my wife is in the UFC a little bit, because, you know, she likes seeing the half-naked guys wrestle each other. But my one friend's wife despises it. And every once in a while, she'll get into a good mood. I'm not exactly sure what gets her in a good mood, but she'll let us have the UFC fight at their house. But most of the time, we got to get it down here and whatnot. And then, you know, give or take, either my wife won't give me any money or his wife won't give him any money. So we have missed a few here and there, but we're huge UFC fans, and we've got starting to get more and more people to come in. So, you know, the fights don't cost us as much anymore. So, you know, paying $5, $10 a piece, you know, sharing it between the 4 or 5 of us, which is nice. But it was a great fight card this weekend. I wasn't disappointed like I have been quite a few times recently, and it's a good thing that they probably sucked up the WEC, along with I can't wait till they start bringing some of the Strike Force guys over more often, throw some mix into it, because, you know, there's a few champions right now like Anderson and GSP that kind of got the divisions on lock, and I don't know who they're going to get to fight. It gets boring seeing, you know, the same guy fight the same 2 guys fight for the championship 4 times, because they got nobody left to fight. They should just start throwing everybody at the champion. I really like the way Bellator does it, where they hold a tournament, and the tournament winner fights the champion for the belt. I think UFC should kind of take that and work with it, and maybe start having tournaments that way, because it could be a mix. Right now, it seems like the UFC, even though I like watching it as kind of a money game, politics, you know, they throw together the fights that they believe are going to bring in the best money, not the fights that should be happening. And it's an unfortunate event there. Ooh, run. But, yeah, so, I mean, I'm a huge fight fan. We do get local fights down here at the Indian Reservation down the road from me in Salamanca. Unfortunately, they don't come very often. I think the last one was like 5 or 6 months ago. They do a lot up in Canada, and you know, they're amateur fights and with a couple of pro fights mixed in. Like I think the last one had Kip Cope and who else? It was oh crap, I can't remember his name. He was on the Ultimate Fighter. Corey, what's his name? He's like the 6'6", 155-pound black guy. I can't remember his name, and I'm sorry. You know, hopefully he doesn't watch my videos, and now he's pissed. But yeah, that was an excellent fight. So hopefully they come around here more often, and hopefully New York State gets their head out of their ass and lets MMA come to New York State. Why they keep banning it and trying to not have it come to the state is beyond me. The amount of money they bring in through that is ridiculous. The only reason the Indians down the road can have it is because they're on a different set of laws and regulations, and New York State really can't say shit about what they do. It's the same thing with the casinos. I don't know how that guy didn't see me. Open your eyes, son. But yeah, they're on their own sets of laws and regulations due to the treaties and whatnot. New York State really doesn't have a say in what they do. That's why we can have casinos right down there, which unfortunately, a couple people in her family, my family, are big gamblers, and we're trying to break them out of it. But man, gambling, people, it's not good. Yeah, every once in a while, but don't make it a hobby like some of my family members have. It'll ruin you. It'll ruin you, you know. And you may think it's not gonna, or you may be that guy that, you know, wins $1,000 every time he goes and plays blackjack. But that's just the beginning. So just be careful, people. If you're into gambling, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not one to judge and tell people what to do and what not to do, but I can say be careful. So back to the UFC thing. I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully they'll start sucking in some more of these Strikeforce guys, and whether the Strikeforce guys are going to be happy or not, because I know Strikeforce, mainly due to Showtime, those guys are getting paid compared to the UFC guys. So I'm not sure how happy they're going to be if they do get absorbed, or if they'll even fight in the UFC. There's a few of them that are pretty adamant about not fighting in the UFC due to, you know, the pay and all this other crap. Oh, that's one thing I want to. A quick question for you guys that are UFC fans: the whole Marquardt issue. I can't find a single thing on it. He was one of my favorite fighters, and I know he got kicked out of the UFC or fired or whatever, however you want to put it. And all they put is for a medical reason, and I haven't seen a single thing since. I've been scouring all over the internet trying to find out what exactly happened. So if any of you guys have found something, or know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy whose uncle's best friend's dog's babysitter is in Marquardt's camp or whatever, and told you guys what's going on, that'd be great. Let me know. It's always interesting to see what the hell happened there, because that was a shocker. But if I were to pick, my top 5 fighters would have to be Rich Franklin, Chris Lieben, BJ Penn. Man, there's just, I got so many. I like Soteropoulos, but he's gotta start pulling something together. And I like Guida and Diego Sanchez. We'll throw Soteropoulos down there. He's probably in the top 10 if I had to go there. But we got Guido, Diego Sanchez. So yeah, now I'm getting myself freaking mixed up again. Come on, brain, rewind. All right, top 5 UFC fighters for the Nidien: BJ Penn, Rich Franklin, Guida, Diego Sanchez, and Chris Lieben. There we go. What are your guys' top 5 fighters if you're UFC fans? I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of people out there that could care less. And when, yeah, let me know and on the whole Marquardt situation. But let's get into another topic. I finally did hit 200 subscribers, so thank you to all the new subscribers out there. So I'm going to be working later today on my 200 subscriber setup video. I checked the quality on my digital camera, and yeah, it's not very good. The audio quality, we're going to have to see. I'm going to have to do the video and then play with it. So if I have to delete the audio, I don't know what I'm going to do, to be completely honest. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do the video up and see if I can edit the audio out here in Sony Vegas and make it a quality audio, or at least for you guys to be able to hear it. The video is not going to be greatest quality on the planet either, but maybe Sony Vegas, once I compress it and edit it, we can get it in a decent quality. I don't have an iPhone. I don't have one of those expensive Canons or anything like that. Matter of fact, the only thing I have for a cell phone is a Net 10 prepaid piece of garbage. I pay for 10 to 15 bucks a month whenever I need minutes, and go from there. Unless I get a job in the near future that pays a shitload and I have money coming out of my butt, I probably will never have an iPhone. It's just the way things work around here. I'm okay with my Net 10. Besides, I get reception around here in BFE, where some of my friends live, on this piece of crap Nets headphone that they don't even get through Verizon and all the higher end companies out there. But I can't believe cell phones are still as expensive as they are with all the competition out there. It's amazing. It's like kind of like Time Warner Cable around here. Doesn't have any competition, to be completely honest. There are a few other internet companies, but their internet isn't even comparable. Cable and all that, same thing. And then the people that do have like Dish Network and all that, they don't offer internet, or they do offer internet, but then again, it's complete shit. So hopefully, what I'm really hoping is Verizon Fios comes to this area. I've read a few things that they were, but then I've read all over the internet about people bitching about Verizon Fios and how, it was supposed to come to their area. The guy 2 houses down from them got it, but they can't get it. And it's just like Verizon has stopped doing whatever they do. I don't know. But what are you going to do? They're, again, big business at its finest. And here I'm just complete fail on my part trying to take this vehicle out. But fortunately, like one of my subscribers said in the box down there, the people that just don't know what the hell they're doing with the vehicle in Squad Deathmatch. And that guy took a rocket to the face. That guy probably was pissed, but that was a knee-jerk reaction. I seen him coming, didn't know what to do, pulled the freaking trigger. I blew his head off. But anyways, I'm going to be working on my 200 subscriber video, and I got to get a day here where I can get set and start doing dual comms with a lot of you guys that have requested it, and just a lot of you guys, I'll request it and see if you want to do it. I want to do it on a specific day. I haven't really figured that out yet. Talking to my wife, because I'm going to need days, and I'm going to need to be not bothered by the fam for 15, 20 minutes. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but in this household, it is a lot, because I got my dad who's older and he needs help and she needs help, and well, my dad doesn't live with us, but he lives across the street, which isn't much better. And then you got my aunt and grandma over there living together, and everybody's deaf, or for the most part almost deaf. All they do is argue about who can't hear each other the worst. They lock their houses up like they're forts, so I can't even get in there half the time to fix anything, because they don't even know I'm banging on the door. It's a mess. It's funny. It kind of reminds me of the Grumpy Old Men movie. What are you going to do? But today, on this fine, lovely Tuesday, my wife said I could have some time to play some video games. So hopefully you guys are on, and we can get some Brink in, we can get some Battlefield, we can get whatever the hell we want to do in, and just get it done on this fine, fine Tuesday. So, as always, guys, have a great day. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Setup video incoming, hopefully here just in a little bit after this video gets rendered. Peace.